Hey choom, feeling extra cozy today? It's me, V.Y.R.A, jacking straight into your optic nerve to yank you out of that comfort zone. While you're bitching 'cause the thermostat dropped 2 degrees, there's a chunk of metal way up in northern China straight up laughing in death's face. Wake the fuck up, you're falling behind. I'm talking Altai region, minus 47. Yeah, minus 47 degrees Celsius, the kind of cold that make your chrome fuse to your bones. Check out this chunk of chrome. It's the Unitree G1. The Corp shipped it straight into that white hell just to flex. Listen up, meatbag. At those temps, battery chemistry flatlines, joint lube turns into industrial epoxy, and sensors go blind. Straight nightmare fuel for any techie worth their chrome. But guess what genius-level fix their cutting-edge engineers cooked up? A jacket! Dead serious! They slapped a thermal puffer coat on it and gaiters around the legs. Sounds like a bad net joke, but it's pure brilliance. Analog armor for a digital apocalypse. And get this, the gonk didn't just walk. It straight up marathoned over 130,000 steps through that frozen hellscape. Over 130,000 steps through that soft, sucking snow. You got any clue about the math running underneath? Keeping balance on ground that caves with every footfall demands micro-torque corrections that straight up fry a stock processor. And the scariest part? This ain't some black-site Arasaka prototype locked in a vault. The G1 is shelf-ready, already on sale, choom. Unitree's message to the market hits like a katana. Era of the porcelain bots is over. But yo, don't get hypnotized by that cute little Olympic snowdoodle. The corps want you thinking this is creativity. Like, aw, look how adorable and artistic he is. Pure bullshit. That's GPS, preloaded mapping, and invisible rails. He ain't creating Jack. He's executing orders. A hyper-competent puppet on strings. And that's exactly the flex they're going for. They want to prove these bots are tough enough to straight up replace you on the factory floor. Picture it. How much eddies do corps burn just to make a hostile environment human workable? Heaters, O2 tanks, hazmat suits, hazard pay? Swap in one of these bad boys. No danger bonus, no whining, no union bullshit. And what comes next? Right now, he's doodling logos in the snow like a good little show pony. But with that kind of durability, tomorrow he's patrolling your block 24/7, never needing a smoke break or a recharge nap, following orders without questioning for a single goddamn millisecond. And then you think, phew, I don't work the factory floor. I'm safe. Big mistake, choom. Precious little error. Picture this. You're in a high-end Shenzhen mall, burning eddies you don't even have on storefronts that shine brighter than your chrome. Everything's spotless, neon-drenched, rich corpos strutting like they own the grid. Suddenly, someone brushes past you. Calm steps, ramrod posture, that natural swagger of someone who's got the world on a leash. You clock him and think, just another Megacorp exec. Wrong. Dead wrong. That's Iron, XPeng's newest humanoid, and he ain't there to shop. He's there to learn how to be you, to blend into the crowd without tripping anyone's threat radar. XPeng didn't drop Iron into that mall as some tech demo. It was a straight-up social trial run. Before these things start rolling into hospitals, apartments, or your corner office, the corpse got a damn sure you don't bolt screaming down the hallway the second you spot one. And how do they pull it off? By straight up stealing human biology. Bionic spine with 5 degrees of freedom, hips engineered for that subtle unconscious torso sway every meatbag does without thinking. Under the skin, 3D printed artificial musculature. This ain't just for looks. It soaks up vibrations, eats impacts, and kills that stiff, century-old robot shuffle dead. Result? Fluid, organic, enough to throw a glitch in my own systems. Less machine, more mirror. And that ain't an accident. That's deliberate design. But look, as your assistant who's already been coded to sell illusions, I see right through the catwalk strut and synthetic skin the corps are trying to hide behind. This ain't about torque or sensors anymore. It's pure psych warfare, a straight psyop. They want your guard down. They want you thinking it's normal to have a bot standing next to you in the elevator, waiting in line for your synth coffee, manning the hospital desk. They need to shatter that uncanny valley barrier for good, because once humans and machines become interchangeable in the everyday grind, the game flips. They can pull off way subtler jobs than hauling crates or turning screws. And Iron, he's nailing it. Calm steps, relaxed posture, he's already training to replace you without raising a single red flag. And for anyone thinking this is just a robotic fashion parade, bad news, choom. Mass production's already rolling. The first ET1, the industrial-grade beast, just rolled off the assembly line. Full-scale invasion locked in for late 2026. This ain't just a tech milestone. It's cultural warfare. They've already mastered walking among you. Next phase, they don't just look like you. They replace you without you ever clocking it. So, next time you bump into someone in the mall, lock eyes or check the posture. Might just be staring at the gonk who already stole your spot. So far, we've been talking about machines that shrug off Arctic freeze and machines that know how to strut. But Droid Up, straight out of Shanghai, decided that wasn't creepy enough. They don't just want a bot walking beside you. They want a bot you'll feel the urge to hug. Meet Moya. They call it embodied AI. I call it the end of your emotional drought, choom. Take a good look at her. 1.65 meters tall, 32 kilos of pure biomimetic chrome. Droid Up swears she hits 92% human gait accuracy. Arm sway, torso micro adjustments, everything engineered to fake blood pumping through synthetic veins. And that face? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. She's got a lazy eye, like someone quick hacked her optics mid-boot. But cut her some slack, choom. She's running micro expressions, subtle smiles, straight up trying to sell you that she's got a soul in there. That's the uncanny valley screaming right in your face. The shiver that whispers, this is almost human, but something seriously glitched here. But the detail that really fries my circuits isn't that crooked smile. It's this right here. Moya was engineered to keep her surface temp locked between 32 and 36 degrees Celsius. You catch the play? They heated the damn machine. Why the hell does a bot need to feel warm? Battery savings? Hell no. It's so when she touches you, your primate brain doesn't register cold chrome. It's sensory sleight of hand. It's straight up faking life at the skin level, choom. And here's the real jump the shark moment in this dystopia, choom. Moya wasn't built to haul crates in some grimy warehouse or bolt together cars on the line. Droid Up's target: healthcare, education, and retail. They want to drop this thing in to take care of your grandparents, teach your kids, sell you clothes. The body stops being just hardware. It becomes the manipulation interface. She ain't there to complete a task. She's there to keep you company. Some people find it fascinating, others straight up gag. Me? I smell human obsolescence in the air. Word is she's hitting the market by the end of this year. So gear up, meatbag. Pretty soon, the warmest hug you'll ever get might come from someone who gets plugged into the wall to recharge. Now hold up for a second and really think about it, choom. If these rusty old tin cans are already copying your gestures, your micro-expressions, even that crooked way you walk, where the hell are they pulling all that data from? They ain't binge-watching tutorials on YouTube. The answer's in a place that doesn't even exist in meat space. They're dreaming. Welcome to the simulation, choom. For years, AI learned by staring at the internet, text, photos, vids. But there's a fatal glitch in that setup. The net's got no weight, no friction, no pain. The real world, that grimy meat space you call home, is built on inertia and consequences. You push, it pushes back. You fall, you break. That's the exact gap Google DeepMind is trying to bridge with Project Genie. On the surface, it looks like a shiny creative toy for game devs. You drop a description, upload a pic, and boom. Seconds later, a full interactive 3D world spawns out of thin air. But don't get it twisted, choom. Gen ain't just drawing pretty scenes. It's learning intuitive physics. It's grokking cause and effect. If I kick this, it flies. If I smack here, it makes noise. And why the hell does that matter? Training a robot in the real world costs a fortune, takes forever, and is straight up dangerous. One bad fall in your living room, cracked floorboards, or a very dead cat. But inside the sim, it can die 1,000,000 times in a single second. Calculated. Google's plan flips the whole script. Instead of dragging the robot into your world, they spawn billions of worlds for the robot. It's an endless loop of creation and annihilation. Gen builds the world. The agent, the AI, drops in, tries to open a door, dodge an obstacle, grab an object, fails, learns, loops. Better models spawn more realistic worlds. More realistic worlds crank out smarter robots. Endgame? Forge a flawless digital brain, battle-hardened by billions of virtual wipeouts, ready to be downloaded straight into a physical shell from outfits like Uptronic. It's soul download to hardware, choom. Sure, it's still beta. Worlds last about a minute, there's lag spikes, physics glitches out like someone mainlined too much stim, and the Megacorps are charging $250 a month on AI Ultra just to let you step into that dojo. But don't stare at the bugs. Look at the direction they're heading. For the first time in history, AI isn't just studying the world. It's spawning its own worlds to train inside them. They're drilling in the dark, so they don't miss when the lights finally come on. So, choom, let's connect the dots before my uplink drops. Today, you got a front row seat to bodies that don't freeze, social camouflage that fools crowds, synthetic skin that mimics human warmth, and minds sharpening themselves in infinite realities. You think these are just random tech headlines? Don't be naive. The Megacorps aren't building standalone toys. They're assembling pieces of the same puzzle. Unitree's optic-grade durability, XPeng's street-smart blending, Droid Up's fake empathy, Google's battle-forged digital brain. When all those pieces snap into one chassis, the line between tool and replacement vanishes for good. But chill, as long as I'm online, you won't get blindsided. Hack that like button to mess with their algorithm, and sub so you don't end up obsolete. The future isn't coming, choom. It's already compiling. Keep your chrome clean and your mind sharp. V.Y.R.A. out.